Luigi. He's Mario's maybe twin brother. I don't know, I think Nintendo decides that depending on how they feel that morning. Unfortunately, because Mario is more successful, Luigi is often put on the side, normally being a side character in every game. Well, except Mario 64, but people have their theories for that. But all of that changed in 2001 with the release of Luigi's Mansion. It was a launch game for the GameCube, which was a risky move. Luigi's Mansion was a children's horror game, with Luigi going into a haunted mansion to save Mario. But the only thing horrifying to Nintendo was the GameCube's sales rates. It was a shame because Luigi's Mansion was a fun game with a lot of potential, but because Nintendo was stubborn and made a lunchbox for a console, Luigi's name got dragged through the mud and Luigi was put back to being a side character. But in 2013, Nintendo announced Luigi was getting his own year to celebrate his 30th anniversary, which is pretty impressive because it's hard to get your own day, let alone a year. That means Luigi is above Jesus. With the announcement of the year of Luigi, Nintendo announced 3 new games: a new Luigi's Mansion, a new Mario and Luigi game, and Super Luigi U. Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon was the first proper Luigi game to release since 2001, which was a big deal, and it was on the 3DS. So as much as it was on weaker hardware, it was in 3D, which was all the craze back in the 2000s. Trust me, people in 2009 didn't like depth. Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon was good. Instead of a linear path around the smaller mansion like the last game, it was put into a more level-based structure to make it not so hard to grasp for 7-year-olds and easy to pick up after a long time. There's also 5 mansions instead of one big one. Egon just transports you to the next mansion after the level is done. There's a few glaring issues like the pacing and the repetition and these fucking secret entrances, especially when you just want to fight the boss. You just can't find the way in. The overall opinion on Dark Moon is that it's okay, but not a good successor to Luigi's Mansion. But after that, there was nothing for 3 months. Of course, there was a lot of merchandise and promotion, but for a guy of his own year, he was getting nothing. And if there was something, it's not anywhere to be found on the internet. But on the 19th of June 2013, Nintendo released Super Luigi U, a DLC for the new Super Mario Bros. U. And somehow Nintendo managed to make a DLC better than the game itself. New Super Luigi U is extremely different to the normal Super Mario Bros. For one, there's no Mario, because fuck Mario. And 2, it's very fast paced, and it's not like they added just a faster Luigi into New Super Mario Bros. U and called it a day. All the levels are heavily remixed, and there are even some ones that are completely different altogether. Luigi even has his own physics-based system that is different to Mario's usual physics, which immerses you into the game. It also got its own physical release with a green case and everything, because I love when Nintendo ruins my collection. But for a new Super Mario Bros. Style game, it gave a fresh aspect on a genre that was already bland and repetitive. On July 12, 2013, Mario and Luigi Dream Team came out, or if you're from Europe like me, it's called Mario and Luigi Dream Team Bros, because they needed to state they were brothers. What did they think was going to happen if they didn't say that? Oh shit, they're not brothers! Zach says it's a really good Mario and Luigi game. In my opinion, it's only better than Partners in Time, but it doesn't take that much to be better than that game. The game, my first time, it took 40 hours and 58 minutes, which is insane. This game is the hardest and the longest in the series. MonoBlitz says it's great. This was my first game on the 3DS that I truly fell in love with. I had so much fun playing as both of the bros. If you haven't played this yet and are looking into it, hear me or read me out. This is an action RPG with some normal Mario aspects to it, and it's great for RPG lovers. Dean says eggs, milk, sugar, Damn, that's just my shopping list. I need to stop doing that. As with Mario and Luigi Dream Team came 2 special edition 3DSs. The first one is this one. It's just plain silver 3DS with Mario and Luigi on the front and the Euro Luigi emblem on the back. But the Japan 3DS was great. Look at this, it's a bunch of Luigis. In the words of my father, you can never have enough Luigis. Or was it a mistake? I can't remember. And on August 12th, they rebranded a whole train in Chicago called the L Train. How they did this overnight, I do not know. But it's impressive. In fact, on the same day, 6 AM to 7 PM, you could potentially meet Luigi. Fucking Luigi. Man, what do I have to sell to meet Luigi? On second thoughts, maybe not. Apparently, Luigi loved Chicago because on Twitter the same day, he took over the Nintendo account to talk about Chicago. Like, a lot. This promotion was active for around a month. There was also a few Club Nintendo awards, like in Japan they had this cool Year Luigi sound selection exclusive, full of his greatest hits. It features a bunch of tracks from his history. It's a cool little thing to whack in once in a while. Over here in Europe we had this nice little coin with Luigi's 30-year branding. Why you'd want this, I do not know. Hey man, heads or tails?
Tails.
Luigi. They also had this Luigi cloth, Luigi puzzle, Luigi stationery, Luigi pin. Basically, if it was cheap and could be green, it would be turned into merchandise. And with that, the Year of Luigi was coming to a close with an underwhelming ending to it. That's right, bitches, the Year of Luigi was extended. The announcement came with a really cool statue and Luigi getting employed as a doctor. That's right, we got another installment in the Dr. Mario franchise, Dr. Luigi. I don't know how to talk about this game because if you've played Dr. Mario, you've played Dr. Luigi. But what makes this game different from the others is a new game mode called Operation L. This game switches out the regular pills for the L-shaped pills. All this really does is make you think more and kill viruses quicker. But it's a good mode. If you're bored and want your legal daily dose of Luigi, it's a good game. There was also a trailer release for NES Remix where Mario was killing Luigis in various different ways, but I don't know if this was part of the Year of Luigi, it just happens during it. But after that, there was silence for 3 months. Nothing. And on March 18th, 2014, the Year of Luigi came to an underwhelming close. Whilst it was a fun year, it really showed how even if Luigi's in the spotlight, Nintendo will push him to the side for his older brother. But on April 22nd, when NES Remix 2 came out, a game called Super Luigi Bros was playable through the title screen. I don't know why they decided to wait until after the Year of Luigi to release this. They could have easily made this an eShop game, but no. The Year of Luigi was great. I wish I was there to see it, but I was too busy being a 6-year-old. And after all is said and done, it was a massive success for Nintendo. They lost how much? Yeah, because the Wii U was already underperforming, the Year of Luigi was a huge failure. And that was unfortunate because it made Nintendo not want to use Luigi, and he got forced straight back to the sideline in favour of Mario. Now we have figured out why Nintendo neglects Luigi, I'm going to go and sell my kidneys. For no particular reason.